I'm reviewing every new hero in Marvel Rivals. I'm starting off with Blade. Been very lucky to be able to play this character for the last 2 days. He is super awesome. I'm going to grade this based on 4 pieces of criteria: the visuals, the gameplay design, how fun they are, and meta. And the meta one is more of a prediction, and I would say the fun is the most important. But the visuals are going to be like how the character looks, their skins, cosmetics like that, and also like the gameplay fantasy, like how good did they do at making me feel like I'm playing Blade just off appearance alone. Gameplay is going to be more along the side of that fantasy, like how does it feel to pilot him? Does it feel like I'm playing Blade? Like, does it genuinely feel like I'm playing that comic book character? And the fun is self-explanatory, and meta is just my prediction. So I'm really happy with Blade. Visually, 9 out of 10. Looks great, like right off the rip. Just his default looks really good. Look at these skins. Got the Lakers skin, and then you have this skin. This skin looks great. Unlike Phoenix, I was really disappointed. Phoenix looks like a mess, an identity crisis. I could not tell what they were going for. But with this character, it's very obvious what the theme was, the design. And we saw him before he even came out, but yeah, it looks great. I don't think they need to change anything here. Now, gameplay, this is a really big one. I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. I really like this hero for a couple of reasons. There are some downsides, but the biggest thing right now is that he's not just another melee hero. He doesn't rely on like getting a really good dive and getting a kill and leaving. He's kind of more of an all-rounder, right? So he has the shotgun. The shotgun actually has pretty good range. It actually 2 taps at 10 meters, a little bit further than that even. It's not like Punisher where you can just like walk up melee range and 1-tap somebody. It actually gets weaker and is not as good when you get really close. But because you have like this 2 different kinds of ranges with him, with the sword and the shotgun, I kind of feel like it does help like with the character skill expression. I really like that players are going to be rewarded for like actually playing at the right ranges, like playing at shotgun range where it's optimal, and then melee whenever that's needed. Another really big thing is all his abilities work really well together. They did a good job with Phoenix, of course, but with this character, it's very fun. It's fun to butt mash. It genuinely feels like you're playing Devil May Cry sometimes, or Bayonetta. It has like that beat 'em up kind of feel, especially when you activate his like lifesteal self-healing ability. He has like these very fast melee attacks that automatically kind of trigger his like left shift, and you have the left shift on top of that. You can use the shotgun. The shotgun has a really good combo. You get separate combos for each one of them, but you also can't abuse it. It's not like when Emma came out and she had like all these one-shot combos, because you can stack so many things. You use one or the other. You can use it to go up and down. You can use it to do your damage and kill people. And at the end of the day, it works all really well in conjunction. And on top of that, this ult is amazing. This ult is so cool. The fact that it has the Blade theme made me very happy. I think Blade is going to be one of those heroes that has a pretty low skill floor. He's pretty easy to just pick up and play, but genuinely is going to have a pretty high skill ceiling. Not like a crazy, insane one mechanically, but more on decision making. This character is going to have to like pick his duels, right? You're not going to be able to just walk up from the front line. I mean, you could. It's a little harder to get in. You could play poke and kind of use a shotgun that way, but I think he's going to end up kind of coming flanking, picking duels, playing at his range, getting a dive and getting out. Otherwise, he's just going to be like a menace. He's really hard to kill actually. And on top of that, he does have ways of getting away. Now for the fun aspect, I give this a 10 out of 10. I had a blast playing him. He's super fun. Like I said, it feels like a genuine Devil May Cry game or Bayonetta, like beat 'em up. You're constantly doing something, whether you're too far away and using the shotgun, at least you get to use the shotgun, man. It's not like playing Magic or Panther or some kind of other melee like Reed where you have to get into a certain range, and that's the range. There's nothing in between. This character can play super close. This character can play pretty far. This character can take different angles. He can play in the front. He can kind of protect the back, though he doesn't really have crowd control, so he's not really good at peeling, but he can do a lot of damage, and then he can get away. It feels super fun. His ult feels amazing. And one of the things I didn't do enough was using the deflect. I use the blood a lot. I did abuse that. A lot of people don't know how to play around that. I'm going to tell you right now, the fun's going to end when you start getting stunned by Hela and just like killed. But until then, I'm just gonna mindlessly activate blood and just never die. But if you're actually using the blood and the deflect properly, you will never die with this character. You're gonna have to like bait that stuff out when you're fighting him. So if you're playing Blade, you're having fun. If you're fighting Blade, I guarantee you the first week there's gonna be a lot of grief. A lot of people are gonna be really pissed off. They're not gonna like this hero. All right, the meta prediction, this is kind of hard. I'm gonna give it a 7.8 out of 10. He does feel really strong, but I don't think he's going to change the meta. And that's a really good thing. Right now, the game kind of feels like a lot of different metas are active, like a lot of different things are like viable or strong. One of them being poke, right? He's not going to make poke go away. He's not going to like usher in some kind of dive or brawler meta, I don't think. He doesn't have like that kind of influence. He's all-rounder. He's kind of like reminds me of Hulk, where he can do a lot of different things. He doesn't like do anything insanely well, but he does everything pretty well, or like everything a DPS should do other than like poke, right? And he is going to share some of the issues that other melee characters have. Like he is going to have to take angles where he tries to flank or pick duels, and he's going to get stunned and killed. He's going to lose to Hela. This character already has a losing matchup with Hela. I can already tell Hela stuns you during your like lifesteal. Hela plays from far away. She's hard to close the gap on. She's going to kill you. That character's a menace. I think Phoenix is going to be a similar problem. So when you're playing against stuff like that, I think he's going to struggle a lot. But other than that, because he's so flexible, I think he's going to be a good addition to the game, and he does a lot of damage. He's going to be strong. Like A tier kind of character, right? Not meta defining, but actually well designed and strong and not like crazy abusable. Now I could be obviously very wrong. People might find like the most insane optimization of this character day one and immediately make this character into an absolute menace. But right now it feels like he's unkillable until you turn your brain on and actually like use crowd control or like create some distance. And then at that point, the character is suffering the same way other melees do, but at least he has the shotgun. He can still like win the duel. So because of that, I gave it a 7.8. Really strong, nothing insane, not going to change the game. Good job, Rivals. Y'all cooked. This is a great design. Y'all are gonna love Blade. Anyways, if you guys want me to do more videos like this where I just do reviews, let me know in the comments below. Like and subscribe, share the video. I kind of thought it'd be more interesting to just do reviews of characters or heroes rather than like guides. Everybody makes a guide or how to get Grandmaster with the new hero or how I went 48-0 with the new hero. Everyone makes videos like that. It's kind of just fun to talk about how I feel about it and let you guys know ahead of time so you can like anticipate it and feel excited, or you know, maybe lower your excitement if the character is kind of eh. But anyways guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day.
To its destination. I don't know the pressure of the barriers.
One shot. Back in the game. The hunt is on. Robot spot is out. I'll cut you. One shot. I had you covered this time. Let's do this. One shot. I was born ready.
Keep going!
Look out for creepy little robots. Silver bullet. Hell yeah. Blade is in his element.
Almost there! Don't turn back now!
Open season.
Double KO!
It's clobbering time!
The engine tree seems worth a
His
visit.
vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Time!
I am ready to put on a show!
Berserker! Rage! 1,000 gods! Fantastic! Now that's power.
Disappear!
Boom, one shot.
Oh, sweet moves, right? Andy needs help.
It's clobbering time!
Don't try.
a giant enchanted tree. Back in the cave.
Blade is in his element.
Almost there. Don't turn back now. Sometimes. Or a dagger.
Back in the cave.
That's it! Don't let anything stand in your way. Loki's killing that tree, but we're going to stop him. Your big chance!
Open season.
Please, one foot.
The hunt is on.
I am ready to put on a show!
I'll keep carving them up in your arms. Just try and hurt me.
Hello, please!
I unleash the Vishanti.
KO! That's 3!
Really?
Wow, 4 in a row!
Who wants to see a giant enchanted tree?
Got eyes on some clothes.
I was born ready.
I'm an easy target.
As good as new. Next time.
Doing this.
I'm cutting in. Silver bullet. Hell yeah. You're not in this alone.